Hello, happy, healthy, pain-free community. I am really blessed to be here and really happy to be coming to you live at 1 o'clock-ish on a Tuesday. I haven't been in a position to be able to come regularly live like I used to every Tuesday, and so I'm really grateful to be here today after some time away on holiday to really bring to you some musings, some holiday musings that I had that were really coming up around this theme of shame, like shame on you. Yeah, have you ever heard these words, and what comes up for you? And so I wanted to take a deep dive into this feeling of shame, into this, hey, I don't know. So I'm coming to you live on StreamYard today, which is great because I get to see your comments coming up, but I don't get to see who I'm speaking to. So if you want to pop your name in the comments so that I can know who I'm speaking to, or you can allow StreamYard access to your details, that would be great. So yeah, hi all of those watching live and anybody who's catching this on the replay. So I'm back after 10 days in Menorca to talk about that feeling of shame, right? Yeah, so like coming straight in and, just talking the real stuff about what comes up when we think about shame and how that can show up in the body, how it can show up for us as physical symptoms, whether they be pain or other persistent ailments that we might have. Maybe it's hormonal dysregulation, maybe it's skin irritations, maybe we are suffering from ringing in the ears, double vision, jaw symptoms, pain, clicking, tingling, numbness. Whatever they are, if these are chronic, persistent symptoms that have been heavily investigated and treated, but they just don't go away, then we can maybe trace them back to a non-physical source. And that can often be feelings, that can often be repressed emotions. And one of the stickiest, one of the ickiest emotions that can get stuck in our system, in our bodies, in our joints, in our organs, is this feeling of shame, right? This feeling of shame. And it something that I wanted to speak to you about today, because it's something that's come up for me recently, something that I have been working through. And so shame, I went on holiday. As I said, I'm so excited about this holiday. I went on holiday to Menorca with my family, and I was in charge of packing the bags. Now, when I arrived in Menorca, I quickly unloaded the evidence of my overpacking into the wardrobes, dresses hung up on hangers, shoes in a row, all of my toiletries and underwear and everything I might need for the 10 days away. I then looked to the children's luggage, also adorned with the bright orange heavy baggage sticker, which I quickly disposed of in the rubbish. I opened it up and neatly folded clothes, all in rows, all in a line. And I felt this deep sense of shame, this deep sense of like excess, of getting it wrong. Like, why do I have all of these things? Why have I packed so much stuff, right? And I'm there already. We're already there. We're on our holiday. Yet my mind, my energy keeps going to this fear of like, how am I going to get all this stuff home? How am I going to store all of these things? Our room already looks like a bomb has hit it. Where will I put all of this stuff? And so after a while of ruminating on this, and it's showing up as kind of distraction and dissociation, I'm not really present, I'm not able to connect to being where I am in the present moment with my family, I started to do the work, right? I started to look at like, what is really going on here? What is the feeling that's underneath this? When I track this river back down to source, you're pretty sure that I'm not going to come up with flip-flops and sun cream when I get there. Like, that is not what this is really about. Does that make sense? Yeah, that although I am ruminating and anxious and worried and fearful about heavy baggage, about overpacking, that's not the problem, right? That is a symptom of something deeper. That is a symptom of something underlying. Does that make sense, right? Does that make sense? And so I started to ask powerful questions. Now, I love powerful questions, right? This question of like what is it? Like, what is at the root of this feeling? And I came up with this idea around like, I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. And so I packed all these things because I didn't know what the weather's going to be like. I didn't know what everybody's going to need. I'm in charge. I'm responsible for everybody having a good time and having what they need on this holiday. And I didn't want to get it wrong. Okay, Kerry, you didn't want to get it wrong. Thank you for that. But let's go deeper. Let's go deeper on this, because not wanting to get it wrong is a symptom, right? It's a symptom of something deeper, something else going on here. I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to make a mistake. Didn't want to make a mistake. What is the fear that I have around mistakes, around getting it wrong? And I came back again and again and again to this question, like, what is it that I'm scared of? What is the fear? And this idea of shame, this feeling of this shame, like shame on you, you got it wrong. And over the course of 10 days, as I enjoyed this beautiful time with my family, this idea around being ashamed, being shameful about who we are, about the mistakes that we might make, or what are perceived maybe as mistakes, of getting it wrong. And so there are so many things that we can be made to feel ashamed of about ourselves, whether it be our age, our race, our gender, our sexuality, who we love, yeah, the mistakes that we have made. Shame on you. And this feeling can get stuck. And so this feeling of shame, and it's not just mine, it doesn't just belong to me, it's like everywhere. We all have it, right? We all are given this this heavy baggage to carry, right? This heavy baggage that we're all carrying. And so I've created a way through. How do we take the journey through? Because the pain, it doesn't want you to heal it. It doesn't want you to heal it. It wants you to feel it. The only way out is through. And so tomorrow at 1 p.m, I will be going live into the Happy, Healthy, Pain-Free community with a workshop, 5 bold steps that you must make in order to live a happy, healthy, pain-free life. And this is the way through. This is a bold step in the direction of pain-free, in the direction of your happy, healthy, most vital self. All right, and it's absolutely free. You have nothing to pay other than a commitment, an intention of your time. And you can be there live with me in the Zoom room, right? I've opened up the Zoom room so that everybody who registers, everybody who sets that bold intention and registers their place, who stamps their mark and says, yes, I am in, will have an invitation into the Zoom room to join me live, where you can have access to all of that healing energy, ask your questions, and have an opportunity for some laser coaching. But you have to register, right? It's filling up fast. Yeah, we have a lot of people already registered, and so you can scroll up, click the link in the comments. But it is a bit.ly link. I've created this really short bit.ly link for you. So it's bit.ly /HHPF workshop. Happy, healthy, pain-free workshop. All right. So register today. It's your final chance to get inside the Zoom room with me. And let's start moving this through. Let's start processing these feelings and having these conversations, right? Having this bold conversation about what's really going on. What's really going on? What is at the root of my discomfort? What is really hurting me? So I hope you've enjoyed this musings. I am Kerry Norton. This is the Happy, Healthy, Pain-Free community, and I really hope to see so many of you in the Zoom room with me tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the Happy, Healthy, Pain-Free workshop, 5 bold steps to living a happy, healthy, pain-free life. Bye for now.